In beginning the press, you're going to make sure that your hands are just outside your shoulders, your forearms are parallel to each other, and your elbows are held high. The most common mistake I see is people putting their arms far too wide whenever they take their grip. If you see from the side, elbows are high, chest is elevated, and hips are shifted slightly forward. This is going to allow the bar to clear the face as you press up. If you press in a straight line, it's going to be a lot more efficient when you start working with heavier weight. The bar should end over the shoulder blade at the top of the movement, and you should continue shrugging like the lift is never finished. The door frame behind me actually works pretty good in showing the line of the bar path. How with my chest elevated, it's going to clear my head. Here's another view from the back. A subliminal plug for Murray Bank. Now, as the bar finishes overhead, you'll notice that my elbows flare out. There will be a slight bit of a tuck and flare to the press if you're doing it correctly. Again, going to be shrugging at the top as if the lift is never finished. This is going to help to engage your upper back and traps. The next thing we'll kind of look at is getting this drift into play. Here's a little trick you can use helping people learn how to drift. Trust me, it feels just as cool as it looks. So once we get it down, we don't spend much time doing this. Again, the drifting will displace the bar kind of over your center of gravity and help you to continue pressing. Here I just work up in sets of 3. Each time the bar finishing over the shoulder blade. This is the last set. Some of the reps felt much heavier than they should have because the bar got a little out in front of me. That, as the weights get a little heavier, sometimes it becomes a little more difficult to drift under the bar. The further the bar gets away from your shoulder, though, the more difficult things become. Here's one last view from the front. Again, here you can see as the bar begins to clear my head and I begin to drift forward, the elbows flare out. So when you're thinking about the press, just remember you need to press, drift, and shrug to press effectively.